Hey y'all, Manny here, and I just pulled off a Scott the Woz reference, and you know what that means, right? We get to talk about stuff! So I thought I'd make this video since Bowser said he wouldn't be back for a little while. Okay, now let's talk about Earth. And no, not the zombie-infested variety. To many of us, Earth is home, but to some others, it's a paper plate. I was right! Currently, Earth is surrounded by orbiting space junk, in more ways than one. Space junk poses a very serious threat for our future missions to space. How do we remove junk from Earth's orbit, and where do we send it to? Mars, obviously. When space debris falls through Earth's atmosphere, it releases more CO2 as it burns up, and that's already a problem in and of itself. That's more toxic than a Meganite and balloon in the same deck. So how do we collect space debris, send it somewhere else, without causing more problems for the Earth? I propose we use space magnets. The Kessler Syndrome. It's a space-wide phenomenon when space junk in orbit, when it reaches a certain point where the debris in orbit breaks into more pieces, either falling back down to Earth, creating more obstacles in our orbit, or making it more dangerous for astronauts and satellites and future launches. This also makes it difficult for Rosalina to join Mario and friends for a game of Mario Kart. And this is a rising issue that can cause us severe problems in the future. And it is quickly on the rise. Space debris can clog up space in our orbit for future launches, and surround our planet with a ring of junk, and if that debris were to hit our satellites and any other important space objects up there, we'd lose all forms of communication, internet, and much more. And falling space debris also poses a big hazard on buildings as well, causing a lot of damage. Now, space debris' effect on the economy is no slouch either. Literally, just yesterday I was trying to go shopping and something hit me on the head, and I'm pretty sure it's space debris. It made me lose everything. Should not have bought all that stuff. It costs thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, just to get them operational and into orbit. And there's always the risk of a satellite getting destroyed, even if they do get into orbit, which will cost more to replace. And on top of that, space debris prevention is also expensive itself, costing more time and effort not only to fund the operations, but track down where these floating chunks of space debris are floating around. And like I said before, astronauts are put under complete risk under these conditions, and a disruption of all scientific research going on as well. One way I believe we can clean this mess up is if we send a rocket or a satellite into space to collect all the junk that's up there, and who knows, maybe even send it to a black hole so we don't have to ever see it again. That's what I've been saying! Another way to clean this mess is to gather up and send all the space debris back down in a container that wouldn't get destroyed, and recycle the remaining things in there for bigger and better projects. I've always wondered what Kirby's stomach would look like. Even now, scientists are trying new ways like harpooning down space debris to bring it back down to Earth. So, space debris is a concerning problem, but there are actual things going on right now that will help slow down or escalate the situation going on. And yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it. So to end things off with a positive note, yes, things are being done to help prevent space debris right now. And so, yeah. What now?
Hey dude, I'm back from my trip from Universal's.
You said you'd be back by Thanksgiving!